Hello, and welcome to my classroom here at Summerall Middle School. In 2017, Summerall became an eSTEAM Academy. Ms. Jarrett, the principal, chose to implement a STEAM curriculum because in 2018, Paul Duke STEM High School will open, and rising 9th grade students will have the option to take the entrepreneurship and junior academy track at Norcross High School, or follow the STEM track at Paul Duke STEM High School. Majority of our students here at Summerall are involved in visual arts, band, orchestra, chorus, or theater. Therefore, Ms. Jarrett felt that by including the A in STEAM as promoting the arts and humanities would assist in STEM learning. Summerall is following the trend to integrate the arts into science, technology, engineering, and math, hence STEAM. STEAM is defined as the infusion of art and design principles, concepts, and techniques into STEM instruction and learning. In recent years, there has been an intensive interest in the concept of STEAM. Despite this, STEAM remains challenging for many teachers to integrate in school subject matter. This may be due to the fact that popular discourse around STEAM has often been viewed as a simple arts integration into the science. Critics of STEAM prefer to focus on the fields of science, technology, engineering, and math and what they have in common: problem solving, arguing from evidence, and reconciling conflicting views. Interestingly, designers and artists problem solve and reconcile multiple solutions by conducting aesthetic inquiry. Art, like engineering, is concerned with finding answers to problems and seeking visual solutions using the design process. By definition, to design is to plan. Artists use complex cognitive processes to plan their argument or arrangements of elements so that the final product will be visually pleasing. Art matters in STEAM because it is an avenue for students to be involved in STEM who otherwise would not be. In addition, art-based learning prepares students by encouraging risk-taking, experimentation, and divergent learning. An arts-based focus leads to a learning environment that becomes a place of discovery. Here at Summerall Middle School, both art and engineering education lend themselves to problem-based learning, a way to motivate, integrate authentic learning in a discipline. Mrs. Sharp, the art teacher, and Mrs. Cooper, the science enrichment teacher, have collaborated on a kinetic energy problem-based learning unit. In the following clip, Mrs. Sharp explains the unit and how art plays a role. Thank you.
So both our science enrichment class and the visual arts are getting together to do this kinetic sculpture. And what we're doing is art is lending itself to that kinetic sculpture project by incorporating a design factor for what we want to do as a kinetic sculpture, kinetic wind sculpture that will kind of propel some of these pieces that we're going to be putting on that. And what we're going to do is we're taking this plain old plastic recycled bottle and we've kind of cut it and crushed it down to kind of create what's a little bit of a flower. And what the team is going to do between art and science is going to try to create something that's wind powered, but at the same time the art is going to lend itself by creating and painting these different colors, like the colors of a flower. That's going to be leading in towards a stem area here, and these are going to be on some sort of posts, and we're using different recycled plastics to kind of give that sense of that aesthetic sense of plant life, some sort of botanical. Okay, so the thing about art and STEAM is art lends itself to the aesthetic part of it. With STEAM you have the science, technology, engineering, and math, but art often comes in as the design piece of that to make products that we use every day more aesthetically pleasing, even things like our phones, things that function, our cars even, they're at one point go through a design process. So the art part of STEAM is very important for that reason. We want something that we're creating that's going to be beautiful and aesthetic to people wanting to buy that product or use that product, and that's the part that art lends to STEAM.